Fonts can sway your opinion in surprising ways. A fascinating study by the New York Times found that the typeface we choose can influence how we perceive arguments. Researchers discovered that readers were more likely to agree with a statement written in the elegant Baskerville font compared to more playful fonts, like Comic Sans. This intriguing phenomenon highlights not just the aesthetic differences between fonts, but also their psychological impact. Baskerville, known for its classic and sophisticated style, seems to convey a sense of trustworthiness. In contrast, Comic Sans, often associated with casual and informal settings, might come off as less credible. So when crafting messages or arguments, the font you choose can play a subtle yet powerful role in persuading your audience. Next time you read an article or a persuasive essay, pay attention to the font. Could it be influencing your thoughts more than you realize? What if I told you bears have secret names? Many European languages shy away from directly calling a bear by its name due to ancient superstitions. Instead, they've crafted clever euphemisms like the brown one, Mr. Brown, or even he who eats honey. This practice stems from a deep-rooted belief that naming such a powerful creature could attract its attention or bring bad luck. Just think about it. The awe and fear that bears inspired in our ancestors led them to treat this majestic animal with caution. These euphemisms not only reflect the relationship humans have with nature, but also show how language evolves from cultural beliefs. It's fascinating to see how a single animal can reshape the way people converse, isn't it? So next time you hear someone mention a bear using one of these charming names, remember the powerful history behind it. Ever thought about why discover the wonders of the world's largest ginkgo farm? In Sumter, South Carolina, the sprawling 500-acre ginkgo farm boasts over 1 million trees, each showcasing the stunning fan-shaped leaves that ginkgo trees are renowned for. These remarkable beings, known as living fossils, have withstood the test of time, thriving for millions of years while many other species disappeared. Visitors to this vibrant farm will uncover the diverse uses of ginkgo, whether it's in traditional medicine or tantalizing culinary dishes. The leaves, packed with antioxidants, are sought after in supplements that are thought to boost brain function and overall wellness. Beyond its impressive collection of trees, the farm emphasizes sustainable practices, ensuring that this ancient species continues to flourish for generations to come. Imagine strolling beneath a canopy of golden yellow leaves in autumn, or witnessing the vibrant green blooms in spring. With its rich tapestry of history and contributions to both science and gastronomy, isn't it time everyone made a trip to experience this extraordinary ginkgo haven? What if I told you about penguin proposals? Male Adelie penguins have a charming courtship ritual that stands out in the animal kingdom. These dedicated suitors search the icy Antarctic landscape for the smoothest pebble they can find. This pebble isn't just a stone, it's a heartfelt gift meant to impress their chosen mate. Once they've found their perfect pebble, they present it to the female in hopes of winning her affection. The act of pebble gifting adds a tender touch to their relationship and showcases their commitment to finding a partner. Interestingly, the smoother the pebble, the more appealing it is to the female penguin, making this selection process a blend of both beauty and practicality. So next time you see a penguin shuffling around with a rock, remember that it's not just for building nests. It's a heartfelt marriage proposal in the cold, stunning world they call home. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Japan's population is shrinking. This island nation is grappling with a major demographic challenge as its birth rates continue to plummet. Currently, Japan holds one of the oldest populations in the world, with a staggering proportion of citizens aged 65 and older. Experts predict that if this trend continues, Japan could see its population cut by nearly half by the end of this century. A combination of factors contributes to this alarming trend. Many young people are choosing to marry later, if at all, and some are opting for smaller families. Additionally, Japan's strict immigration policies have not helped, limiting the influx of young workers to balance the aging population. This shrinking workforce poses serious concerns for the economy and social systems, leading many to wonder how Japan will cope with a future where there are more retirees than workers. What solutions can bring hope to this pressing issue? Meet Thumbelina, the world's tiniest mare. This tiny sensation was born in 2001 at Goose Creek Farm in Missouri, and she holds the remarkable title of the world's smallest mare, standing just 17 inches tall and weighing a remarkable 57 pounds. Thumbelina was born with dwarfism, which caused her to weigh only 8 pounds at birth. Despite her small stature, she had a big job overseeing the tiny town of Rabbit Hash, Kentucky, where her unique position brought joy and attention to the community. To maintain her size, she followed a simple diet that consisted of only a cup of grain and a handful of hay twice a day. Living proof that great things come in small packages, Thumbelina's story continues to inspire many. Her adorable personality and charming presence transformed her into a cherished figure in her town, proving that you don't have to be big to make a big impact. How can such a petite mare lead a community with such spirit and charisma? Bright Idea, the amazing LED light bulb solution. Did you know there's a flexible LED light bulb that can last an incredible 13 years? Designed with a shatterproof silicone casing, this innovative bulb not only stands up to daily wear and tear, but it also stays cool to the touch even after hours of use. This is a game changer for safety. Traditional bulbs can get hot and pose a burn risk if accidentally touched, especially for children and pets. Thanks to its unique design, this LED bulb is perfect for both indoor and outdoor lighting. Whether you need it for your home, office, or campsite, its durability and flexibility make it adaptable to any situation. Plus, using LED technology means it consumes less energy, helping you save on electricity bills while being environmentally friendly. With options to brighten up any space without the worry of breakage or overheating, wouldn't you want to switch to this revolutionary lighting solution? The future of lighting looks bright and safe. Ever thought about why discover Montenegro's hidden treasure, Tara River Canyon? Nestled in the breathtaking landscape of Montenegro lies the Tara River Canyon, a natural wonder that captivates visitors with its stunning beauty and thrilling adventures. Stretching about 51 miles long and plunging to depths around 4,150 feet, it holds the title of the largest canyon in Europe and the second largest in the world. Imagine standing on the edge, gazing down into a vibrant emerald green river, winding through steep, rocky cliffs covered in lush vegetation. The Tara River is renowned not only for its picturesque scenery, but also for its crystal clear waters, making it a prime destination for adventure enthusiasts. Thrilling whitewater rafting, kayaking, and zip lining through the canyon attract adventurers from around the globe, all eager for an adrenaline rush set against a backdrop that feels straight out of a fairy tale. Besides the excitement, the canyon serves as a sanctuary for diverse wildlife. Majestic eagles soar above while rare plant species cling to rocky ledges. Whether you're seeking heart-pounding activities or simply wish to soak in nature's beauty, the Tara River Canyon offers an unforgettable experience for every visitor. What if aliens abducted you? Get covered! This quirky question brings us to the amusing world of alien abduction insurance, a concept that has intrigued many and resulted in approximately 50,000 policies sold across the globe, mostly in the United States and England. These whimsical insurance policies are not designed to meet serious claims, but rather highlight our fascination with extraterrestrial life and the human tendency to prepare for the unlikely. People often joke about the possibility of being taken aboard a UFO, and this insurance gives them a playful sense of security. The policies usually promise a payout if the insured is abducted, or sometimes even if they just see a UFO. While many might view these policies as comical, they serve a deeper purpose. They reflect our curiosity about the universe and what lies beyond our planet. In a world where we often seek assurance against uncertainties, who wouldn't want to be covered for an alien encounter? Ever wondered what a cow is worth? In an astonishing event, a Holstein cow was sold at auction for a staggering $1 in $300,000. This record-breaking sale highlights not just the impressive value of cattle, but also the importance of genetics in livestock. The cow, known for her exceptional milk production, was seen by the buyer as a golden opportunity, an investment that could lead to a herd of future prize winners. Livestock auctions often bring fierce competition, especially for rare breeds and high-quality animals, making record sales like this one a thrilling spectacle. Cattle that are genetically superior can produce offspring that also excel in milk production or other desirable traits, which adds to their value. This sale didn't just break records. It captivated the farming community and sparked discussions about the economics of ranching and animal husbandry. Who knew a cow could be such a valuable asset? Have you ever looked back in time with stars? When we gaze at the night sky, we aren't just peering into the vast universe. We're actually looking back in time. Light from distant stars takes years, sometimes even millions of years, to reach us. For instance, the light from Sirius, one of the brightest stars in our sky, takes 8.6 years to travel to Earth. This amazing phenomenon means that if you were to observe our planet from 100 million light-years away, you would see a world filled with dinosaurs roaming the Earth, rather than the modern humans we know today. It's as if the universe is a cosmic time machine, allowing us to glimpse into the past. So every time you look up at the stars, remember that those twinkling points of light are showing you a history lesson written across the fabric of space. Each star is a snapshot from its own time, while we live in the present. What other ancient wonders might we discover if we could travel further back into the cosmos? You won't believe Taal Lake's hidden volcano. This stunning natural gem in the Philippines is home to an incredible geographical wonder. Taal Lake, situated on the island of Luzon, hosts a unique volcano called Taal Volcano. What's fascinating is that Taal Volcano is found on an island, which itself is located within the lake, making it one of the rarest volcanic formations in the world. Visitors can marvel at the sight of this active volcano, which boasts a calming lake surrounding it, often appearing serene from afar. However, don't let its beauty fool you. Taal Volcano has erupted multiple times in the past, showcasing its power and unpredictability. People flock to the area for breathtaking views and to experience its enchanting landscapes, which include stunning sunsets reflecting on the lake's surface. Local culture thrives around Taal Lake, with vibrant communities sharing their stories about the land's history. Have you ever imagined exploring a place where a volcano sits in a lake on an island? Did you know the Atlantic Ocean is saltier? This fascinating fact is largely due to the ocean's unique conditions. The Atlantic Ocean experiences higher evaporation rates compared to its neighbor, the Pacific Ocean. When sunlight heats the water, it causes some of it to turn into vapor and escape into the atmosphere. This process leaves behind salt, increasing the ocean's salinity. While the Pacific sees more rain, which dilutes its salt content, the Atlantic's drier climate contributes to its briny nature. In fact, these differences in salinity can affect marine life, ocean currents, and weather patterns. Salinity plays a crucial role in how animals adapt to their environments, as some species thrive in saltier waters, while others prefer the gentler embrace of fresh waters. So next time you're near the ocean, remember that the water's taste and ecosystem can tell you a lot about the broader climate conditions at play. Knowing these differences adds to the beauty of our planet's diverse oceans, doesn't it? Honey's remarkable healing powers are truly amazing. For thousands of years, honey has stood out not just as a delicious sweetener, but also as a powerful natural remedy. Ancient civilizations like the Egyptians and Greeks harnessed honey's unique antibacterial properties to treat wounds and prevent infections. It's fascinating how this sticky substance can inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria, making it an effective tool for healing. Scientists have recently confirmed that honey contains hydrogen peroxide and other compounds that make it a formidable opponent against germs. When applied to wounds, it creates a moist environment that promotes healing while preventing scabs, which can slow down recovery. Additionally, honey's antioxidants help to reduce inflammation and speed up the healing process. So next time you enjoy honey in your tea or on your toast, remember that this tasty treat has been a trusted ally in healing for centuries. Have you ever tried using honey for minor cuts or scrapes? Most people don't know this, but La Bala Batterbang is real. This fascinating weapon showcases advancements in military technology, allowing for long-distance strikes that were previously unimaginable. La Bala Batterbang represents a leap in how strategic warfare is approached, as its design suggests it can reach targets far away with precision. Imagine a weapon that not only travels vast distances, but also alters military strategies and defense tactics. As countries invest in such innovations, it raises questions about security and international relations. How does the emergence of this kind of technology influence the balance of power globally? Additionally, its use might prompt nations to rethink their defenses, possibly leading to an arms race of advanced weaponry. Understanding these developments is crucial as they can have far-reaching effects on conflicts and peacekeeping efforts worldwide. Isn't it intriguing to think about how technology shapes the future of warfare? Why is hypnosis a powerful tool for pain relief? Hypnosis has emerged as a fascinating way to change how we experience pain. It's not just a magical trick, it's a real method used to manage conditions like fibromyalgia and chronic pain. By guiding individuals into a relaxed state of mind, hypnosis helps them develop a different perspective on their discomfort. This technique isn't limited to physical pain. It also addresses issues like anxiety and stress, making it a versatile option in therapy. Imagine being able to reframe negative thoughts and approach life's challenges with a calmer mindset. Hypnotherapists often work with clients to create personalized scripts that focus on their specific needs. This tailored approach not only aids in pain management, but can also empower people to regain control over their lives. Research shows that hypnosis can reduce pain intensity and improve overall quality of life. So whether you're dealing with chronic issues or seeking emotional balance, hypnosis offers a unique pathway to healing and tranquility. Prepare to be amazed by the Draco volans. This incredible little lizard from Southeast Asian forests has a spectacular ability to glide through the air. With its unique wing-like extensions formed from its ribs, covered by a thin membrane, the Draco volans can soar distances of up to 10 meters. This adaptation not only helps it escape predators, but also allows it to navigate its tree-dominated environment more easily. When it glides, the lizard spreads out its limbs to catch the air and steer itself, turning tree to tree with impressive skill. This amazing ability is a result of millions of years of evolution, allowing the Draco to thrive in its habitat where climbing is just as important as flying. So the next time you find yourself in a Southeast Asian forest, keep an eye out for this master of the skies. You just might witness one of nature's coolest aerial acrobats. Guess what really drives tariffs in history? The term tariff has a fascinating backstory that dates all the way back to the town of Tarifa in southern Spain. During the 8th century, when the region was under Arab rule, officials charged ships fees as they passed through the crucial Strait of Gibraltar. This was a busy waterway, and the fees collected from the vessels helped fund local administration and maintenance of the port. As trade expanded and economies grew, the concept of tariffs evolved to include taxes levied on imported and exported goods. These fees are now vital tools for governments to control trade, protect domestic industries, and generate revenue. Interestingly, the word tariff itself comes directly from the Arabic word tarif, which means to inform or give notice. Isn't it amazing how a simple fee from the past continues to affect global trade today? You won't believe this about cacti. Over 95% of all cactus species call the Americas home, and Mexico stands out as a true hotspot for these fascinating plants. With their distinctive shapes and ability to thrive in harsh environments, cacti have adapted beautifully to the hot, dry conditions of deserts. From the towering saguaro in the Sonoran Desert to the tiny, colorful barrel cacti, each species offers a unique glimpse into nature's creativity. Cacti have developed remarkable features like thick, fleshy stems to store water, spines instead of leaves to minimize moisture loss, and stunning flowers that bloom in vibrant colors to attract pollinators. This biodiversity not only showcases their resilience, but also highlights the rich ecological tapestry of their native regions. So the next time you admire these quirky plants, remember their incredible journey and the role they play in their ecosystems. What's your favorite cactus? Hard to believe, but India skipped the 1950 World Cup. Back then, the Indian football team was ready to compete, but they faced a major hurdle. FIFA required players to wear shoes. For many Indian players, especially those from rural areas, playing barefoot was a long-standing tradition. This cultural practice highlighted a clash between sports regulations and local customs. Despite their strong skills and passionate fans, India decided to withdraw from the tournament, raising eyebrows around the globe. This incident not only impacted the country's football legacy, but also sparked discussions about how sports can sometimes overlook cultural heritage. It serves as a reminder that while rules are important, understanding and respecting cultural differences is equally vital in sports. Would the outcome have been different if barefoot play was allowed? Check out this amazing winter event in Minnesota. Hosted by Minnesota Ice, this spectacular winter festival features an incredible display of ice sculptures and stunning architectural designs that wow visitors every year. What sets this event apart is not only its beauty, but also its historical significance. It recently earned a world record for the largest ice structure ever built, showcasing the remarkable talent and creativity of local artists and engineers. Imagine walking through a maze of dazzling ice formations, all intricately carved and lit up at night, creating a magical atmosphere. This event attracts thousands of attendees who come to experience the wonder and enjoy various activities, including ice skating, live music, and food vendors offering delicious winter treats. Have you ever seen something so breathtakingly beautiful in the winter? Did you know Tolstoy spent 6 years writing War and Peace? This monumental novel, completed in 1869, is celebrated as one of the longest and most intricate literary works ever created. It masterfully captures the essence of Russian society during the tumultuous Napoleonic Wars, featuring a vast array of characters and interconnected plots. Tolstoy didn't just rely on imagination. He immersed himself in extensive research to accurately represent historical events and the nuances of life during that period. The writing journey wasn't smooth either. Tolstoy revised his manuscript numerous times, painstakingly perfecting every detail. His dedication paid off, as War and Peace has earned its place in the hearts of readers worldwide and is often hailed as a cornerstone of world literature. Have you had the chance to dive into Tolstoy's epic tale? Did you know FDR loved Warm Springs, Georgia? This charming southern town was a favorite getaway for Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. In the early 1920s, he discovered its natural hot springs, which became a vital part of his battle against polio. These mineral-rich waters offered him relief from the physical challenges posed by his illness. Every summer, Roosevelt and his family would escape to Warm Springs, where he could relax and recharge. While there, he built the Little White House, a simple cottage that served as his retreat. More than just a vacation spot, Warm Springs became a place where he could connect with nature and rejuvenate his spirit. Moreover, FDR's time in Warm Springs was significant not only for his health, but also for his political career, as he engaged with people from all walks of life, listening to their concerns and ideas. The legacy of this special place endures, reminding us of the strength found in resilience and healing. Have you ever visited a place that brought you comfort? Meet Gamer Grandma, the world's oldest YouTuber. At 94 years old, Hamako Mori is not your average grandparent. Known as Gamer Grandma, she has captured hearts and headlines as the oldest gamer recognized by Guinness World Records on YouTube. It all began back in 1981 when she picked up a video game for the first time, sparking a passion that has lasted over 4 decades. Mori dedicates several hours a day to gaming, proving that age is no barrier to having fun and exploring new worlds. Her YouTube channel showcases her gameplay, offering tips and sharing her experiences with a growing audience. Gamers young and old tune in to watch her tackle modern titles with enthusiasm and skill, challenging stereotypes about both gaming and aging. Mori's dedication not only entertains, but also inspires many to embrace their hobbies no matter their age. So, what can we learn from Gamer Grandma about keeping our spirits high and our minds active as we age? Let's celebrate the joy of gaming across generations. Hard to believe, but AIDS and AIDS mixed up. During the early days of the AIDS epidemic, an executive from the weight loss product AIDS confidently brushed off worries about the product's name. This weight loss solution, which had been around for a remarkable 45 years, was perceived as a harmless brand until the tragic rise of AIDS. Incredibly, the executive suggested that the disease should change its name instead of considering the implications of their product's label. This unusual stance raises questions about the disconnect between public health messages and business interests. As the AIDS crisis gained attention and mass awareness, AIDS faced increasing scrutiny, ultimately leading to a decline in the product's popularity. This situation serves as a fascinating example of how language and marketing intersect with health crises, showing just how important sensitivity is in branding, especially when lives are at stake. Did you know that sandbags can cause floods? In a European town, a crew faced an unexpected disaster while trying to protect their community from rising waters. They completed a circle of sandbags, but instead of keeping the floodwater out, they inadvertently trapped it inside. This mishap turned into quite an adventure, as the streets filled with water. Bakery owners found themselves having to row their baked goods in small boats to ensure they reached customers safely. Picture that scene: bakers in their aprons, skillfully navigating through the flooded lanes while balancing baskets of fresh bread and pastries. It's a reminder that even well-intentioned efforts can backfire in surprising ways. So next time you think about using sandbags, remember this fun story that blends creativity with a splash of chaos. Isn't it amazing how accidents can lead to such unique solutions? Prepare to be amazed by lawsuits against God. Over the years, a handful of individuals have actually tried to take legal action against the divine, citing unusual claims like negligence. These far-fetched lawsuits often arise from feelings of grief or misfortune, where plaintiffs argue that God failed to protect them from harm. For example, one bold case in Nebraska in the 1970s claimed God was responsible for a tornado that destroyed a church. While these cases are generally dismissed due to jurisdictional issues, after all, how can you serve papers to a being who isn't physically present? They highlight a fascinating intersection of faith and law. Although no court has ever ruled in favor of someone against God, these legal attempts spark curiosity about the human desire for justice and accountability, even for the divine. What does this say about our relationship with faith? Snack on your dish. Discover edible dinnerware. Imagine enjoying a meal on plates you can eat. A Polish company has created a fascinating line of edible dinnerware made from wheat. These innovative plates and bowls aren't just fun, they're also environmentally friendly. When you're done with your delicious meal, you can simply munch on your dish instead of tossing it in the trash. This biodegradable option helps reduce waste and offers a unique twist to dining experiences. Made from natural ingredients, these edible plates come in various flavors, so you can enjoy a complimentary taste with your food. This concept not only sparks creativity in the culinary world, but also promotes sustainability, a vital issue today. As our planet faces environmental challenges, edible dinnerware could be a fun step toward greener practices. Who knew dinner could be so tasty and eco-friendly? Let's uncover the truth about the Pauli effect. This unusual phenomenon, named after the famous physicist Wolfgang Pauli, suggests that some individuals have a curious knack for making machines malfunction just by their presence. It's not magic, but rather an amusing anecdote in the world of physics. Pauli, known for his contributions to quantum mechanics, reportedly had an uncanny ability to cause equipment failures in laboratories whenever he was around. Scientists have poked fun at this quirk, sharing stories of broken devices whenever Pauli entered a room. Some think it might relate to the electromagnetic fields our bodies produce, while others see it as a quirky coincidence. Regardless of the explanation, it adds a fascinating layer to how we perceive scientific work and the personalities behind groundbreaking discoveries. Could this mean our presence influences technology in ways we don't yet understand? What if I told you Jesus had siblings? The Abionite Christians were an intriguing early sect of Jewish Christians who held very different beliefs about Jesus compared to mainstream Christianity. Unlike many others who embraced the idea of divine conception, the Abionites believed Jesus was the biological son of Mary and Joseph. They explained that Jesus was chosen by God for his mission, but not born from a supernatural origin. This viewpoint led them to assert that Jesus had siblings, which directly contradicted the traditional Christian narrative of Mary remaining a virgin. Because of these beliefs, the Ebionites faced intense scrutiny and were often labeled as heretics by the dominant religious institutions of their time. Their views were largely suppressed, leading to a fascinating chapter in the history of early Christianity, as they challenged the accepted norms surrounding Jesus' identity and family. How does this shape our understanding of early Christian diversity? What if I told you about the amazing hagfish? These unique sea creatures, often called nature's recyclers, feed on the bodies of dead or dying marine animals, playing a critical role in ocean ecosystems. Found in deep waters around the globe, hagfish are jawless fish that use a pretty fascinating feeding technique. They can literally burrow into the carcass of a fallen fish, consuming it from the inside out. But that's not all. When threatened by predators, hagfish unleash a remarkable defense mechanism. They secrete a thick, translucent slime that can expand up to 20 liters upon contact with water. This slime makes it nearly impossible for attackers to grip or swallow them, giving hagfish a chance to escape. Their unique adaptations not only help them survive, but also highlight the diversity of life in our oceans. Isn't it incredible how nature has equipped such a simple creature with amazing survival tools? Is it really true that flags can be square? It might surprise you to learn that only 2 countries in the world have square-shaped flags. These unique flags belong to Switzerland and Vatican City. While most flags are rectangular, these 2 nations stand out with their distinctive shapes. Switzerland's flag features a bold white cross on a red background, symbolizing peace and neutrality. On the other hand, Vatican City's flag displays 2 vertical bands of yellow and white, with the crossed keys and papal tiara in the center, representing the Pope's authority. The square design of their flags not only sets them apart visually, but also reflects their rich cultural histories. Next time you spot a flag, take a moment to appreciate the variety. Who knows, you might just encounter these fascinating square flags and their unique stories. Here's a wild fact about avocados. Did you know this creamy green fruit wasn't always called an avocado? When it first made its way to the United States, people referred to it as the alligator pear because of its rough skin resembling an alligator's hide in its pear-like shape. However, the name we use today, avocado, comes from the Nahuatl word ahuacatl. This fascinating term actually translates to testicle, which sounds odd but relates to the fruit's shape. This connection is a stunning example of how cultures perceive nature. The avocado has come a long way since those early days. Now it's celebrated for its delicious taste and health benefits, packed with good fats, fiber, and vitamins. Whether you enjoy it on toast, in guacamole, or as a salad topping, avocados have earned their spot in modern cuisine. Isn't it intriguing to think about how a fruit with such a quirky name has soared in popularity worldwide? Why should donkeys take a bath outside? In Georgia, there's a quirky yet practical rule about washing donkeys. If you find yourself needing to give your furry friend a wash, the state recommends using outdoor hoses or buckets instead of bathtubs. The reason? Bathtubs are meant for humans only. This guideline emphasizes the importance of keeping our bathing spaces clean and appropriate for their intended use. Donkeys, known for their hardy nature, actually can benefit from a good wash, especially after a long day of trotting around in the dirt. Bathing them outside not only keeps your home's hygiene in check, but it also allows for a more natural and spacious environment. After all, donkeys don't mind a bit of water and mud. So next time your donkey needs a rinse, grab the hose and head outdoors. Everest changes the game for container ships. The Everest is an incredible feat of engineering, standing as the largest container ship in the world. Stretching nearly 1,300 feet long, it can carry a whopping 24,000 containers at once. Imagine the size of that cargo, enough to fill a small town. But it's not just about being big. The Everest is also paving the way for greener shipping. It incorporates advanced technology that reduces fuel consumption and emissions, making it more environmentally friendly compared to older ships. This shift is crucial as the shipping industry strives to lessen its impact on our planet. With wider hulls and innovative engines, the Everest sets a new standard in maritime transport. In a world where sustainability is more important than ever, how many more innovations can we expect from these giants of the sea? Most people don't know this about your ears. Human noses and ears keep growing throughout a person's life thanks to cartilage, a flexible tissue that doesn't stop expanding as we age. While most of our body parts, like arms and legs, grow until we hit adulthood, noses and ears march to the beat of their own drum. What's fascinating is that cartilage has a unique quality. It can continue to stretch and change shape over time. This means that as we get older, you might notice your ears becoming larger or your nose drooping slightly. It's a phenomenon that many people find surprising and even a bit quirky. In fact, by the time we reach our senior years, our noses and ears can appear a little more prominent than in our youth. So next time you catch a glimpse of your reflection, remember those growing features are just your body's way of changing with time. It's a strange yet intriguing part of being human, highlighting how our bodies are always adapting, even when we're not aware of it. Robots are changing our lives every day. Since 2010, scientists have developed a groundbreaking robot program designed to assist people with various tasks. This initiative not only helps individuals with daily chores, but also provides companionship, highlighting how robots are becoming part of our everyday routines. Imagine a friendly robot helping you with your shopping, reminding you of appointments, or even sharing a conversation. These advancements show us how technology can enhance our quality of life by offering support in ways we never imagined. As robots become more advanced and integrated into our homes, they could revolutionize how we interact with our surroundings. Will robots soon be considered part of the family? With continuous improvements in artificial intelligence, the future holds fascinating possibilities for both humans and robots to collaborate harmoniously. Believe it or not, diamonds aren't as rare as you think. In fact, a single company dominates the diamond market, controlling about 95% of it. This powerful company strategically limits the supply of diamonds, creating an illusion of rarity that keeps prices sky high. While we often perceive diamonds as precious and hard to come by, the truth is that there are plenty of them in nature. However, by restricting access to these stones, this company ensures that they remain luxurious symbols of wealth and status. So the next time you hear about a diamond engagement ring, remember it's not just about the stone itself, but also the marketing magic that has made them seem so exclusive. This clever strategy of supply control raises interesting questions about consumer behavior and our relationship with luxury goods. Are diamonds really worth the high price? Or are they just another clever trick of the market? Did you know the Rialto River reshaped Venice? In the 18th century, a devastating flood dramatically altered the landscape of this iconic city. The flood waters surged through Venetia, infusing life into the Rialto River and the adjacent Paling River, both of which began to expand and reshape in their wake. As the waters receded, these rivers carved out new channels and pathways, influencing trade and transportation in the region. The strategic location of the Rialto River became even more prominent, facilitating bustling markets and lively commerce that attracted merchants from far and wide. Over time, these waterways not only transformed the physical nature of Venice, but also its economy, culture, and everyday life. Can you imagine how the city evolved as these rivers flourished? Can you imagine that earthquakes can change our days? Recent studies show that massive earthquakes can actually impact the Earth's rotation speed. When a powerful quake strikes, like the 2011 Tohoku earthquake in Japan, it can shift the planet's mass. This shift alters how Earth spins, leading to slight changes in the length of our day. Although these changes are often tiny, measured in microseconds, they show just how interconnected our planet's systems are. Imagine a giant figure on a merry-go-round. When it shifts its weight, the entire ride changes speed. Similarly, when tectonic plates move dramatically during an earthquake, they can redistribute mass. This fascinating relationship between geological activity and Earth's rotation reminds us that our world is constantly in motion, even in ways we don't always notice. Isn't it amazing how natural events can influence something as crucial as time itself? Here's something incredible about Calvin Coolidge's humor. President Calvin Coolidge, known for his cool demeanor, had a quirky side that surprised many. He loved to play pranks, one of which involved ringing an emergency bell located on his veranda. Imagine the scene. Whenever he felt cheeky, he would ring that bell, and then hide to watch the chaos unfold as Secret Service agents rushed to respond. This playful behavior showcased his lighthearted nature, but it also led to a peculiar problem. The bell was rung so often that the Secret Service decided to remove it entirely. It's not every day that a president's sense of humor leads to changes in security measures. Coolidge's playful antics remind us that even those in the highest offices can appreciate a good joke, adding a touch of normalcy to the often serious world of politics. What other surprises might history reveal about our leaders? Watch out! Water smelling like cinnamon can be dangerous. This unusual scent could be a warning sign of serious health risks, such as the presence of toxic substances like cyanide or other chemical contaminants. When you encounter water with a sweet, spicy aroma reminiscent of cinnamon, resist the urge to drink it. Instead, it's crucial to prioritize your safety by notifying emergency services right away. Such contamination can result from industrial spills or environmental hazards, putting your health at risk if consumed. Always remember, our senses can help keep us safe. By being aware of strange smells and taking appropriate action, you protect yourself and those around you. So if you ever find yourself with a whiff of cinnamon in your water, don't hesitate. Act fast and get help. Have you ever wondered why Starbucks uses so much milk? Starbucks, the coffee giant, relies on over 93 million gallons of milk each year, which is enough to fill 155 Olympic-sized swimming pools. This staggering amount highlights the booming global demand for their popular milk-based drinks like lattes and frappuccinos. With more than 35,000 stores worldwide, Starbucks has helped shape coffee culture, turning it into a beloved daily ritual for millions of people. But it's not just about sales. The company is also dedicated to sustainability. They are actively working on sourcing their milk responsibly and finding innovative ways to minimize dairy waste. So next time you sip that creamy latte, remember the vast journey of milk that made it possible and appreciate how companies like Starbucks are striving to balance deliciousness with environmental care. Can you believe a cockroach lives without its head? This incredible insect showcases remarkable resilience, managing to survive for several weeks after losing its noggin. Cockroaches have an incredible ability to function without their heads, thanks to their unique physiology. Unlike humans, their brains are not centralized but spread throughout their bodies, allowing them to help control vital functions like movement and eating even without a head. Interestingly, a cockroach's head is mainly used for eating and drinking, so eventually the insect will die of thirst if it can't access food or water. While most of us would struggle to survive under such circumstances, cockroaches have thrived for millions of years, adapting to a variety of environments and challenges. Their impressive durability makes them some of the toughest survivors on the planet. So the next time you see one scuttling across the floor, remember just how resilient these creatures really are. Dare to cross the world's most dangerous bridge? The Hussaini Suspension Bridge in Pakistan stands at a jaw-dropping height of 8,130 feet, attracting thrill-seekers and curious adventurers alike. This breathtaking bridge spans over Lake Bharat, but don't let the stunning views fool you. With its precarious planks and narrow ropes, crossing this bridge is not for the faint of heart. Many planks are missing, leaving gaps that challenge even the bravest souls who dare to tread upon them. As you take each step, the swaying and shaking of the bridge can feel like a wild roller coaster ride. Local villagers have grown accustomed to this risky crossing, but for many tourists, it's a test of courage. The beautiful yet terrifying experience showcases nature's magnificence, but ensures you think twice about each step. Would you take the risk for the adventure of a lifetime? Surprisingly, it's a fact that knee pain affects many. Most young people breeze through their daily lives without even a hint of knee problems. But when they finally do experience this type of discomfort, it can turn their world upside down. Knee pain isn't just an elderly issue, it can strike anyone. And once it does, the effects can be quite significant. Many elderly folks often reminisce about how challenging life becomes with this pain, affecting everything from walking to climbing stairs, or even just getting up from a chair. Imagine missing out on fun activities, family gatherings, or simply running around with friends because of this persistent issue. Therefore, understanding knee health and taking proactive steps to protect those joints is crucial at every age. Whether by staying active, maintaining a healthy weight, or seeking proper treatment, we can all help prevent knee troubles and preserve a more enjoyable, mobile lifestyle. How far will an actor go for a role? Daniel Day-Lewis took his commitment to character to an extraordinary level while filming My Left Foot. To truly embody the role of Christy Brown, a man with cerebral palsy, Day-Lewis spent 8 weeks in a wheelchair. This wasn't just method acting. He insisted that everyone around him treat him as if he had a disability, which immersed him fully into the character's life and struggles. His intense dedication led to a stunning performance that won him an Oscar for Best Actor. While many applauded his talent, some critics were concerned about his approach, questioning if it was too extreme or even unstable. However, Day-Lewis's passion for authenticity and storytelling has made him one of the most respected actors in the industry. His incredible transformation raises fascinating questions about the lengths artists will go to create believable performances and how that might blur the lines between fiction and reality. You might be shocked to learn that 111 reveals a pattern. This multiplication gives you 12,345, 678, 987, 654, 321, a remarkable sequence of numbers. If you look closely, you'll notice it forms an ascending sequence from 1 to 9 and then descends back to 1. It's like a number pyramid, showcasing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all in one smooth line. This isn't just random luck. It's a glorious example of how math can create beauty. Patterns like this reveal the order behind numbers and even hint at deeper truths about mathematics. Each digit plays its part, dancing together in a harmonious display. So next time you see a big number like 111, 111, 111, remember it's not just a bunch of digits, it's a window into a fascinating world of math. What happened to the Flannan Isles lighthouse keepers? In 1900, 3 lighthouse keepers mysteriously vanished from their remote station on the Flannan Isles, leaving behind an eerie scene that has puzzled people for over a century. The keepers were responsible for maintaining the lighthouse, which guided ships safely through the treacherous waters off Scotland's western coast. When a passing ship noticed that the light was out, a search party was sent. What they found was shocking. The lighthouse was perfectly tidy, with a meal still on the table, and no sign of the men. The doors were locked, their belongings were untouched, and the only clue was a logbook entry from days earlier, mentioning a storm. Speculation ran wild. Some believed that a sudden accident, such as a rogue wave, might have taken them. Others think they may have encountered something supernatural. The story of their disappearance continues to ignite the imagination, attracting both historians and paranormal enthusiasts alike. What do you think happened to them? Guess what really drives the world's priciest pizza? The Louis XIII pizza, which costs a jaw-dropping $12,000, isn't just any ordinary meal. It's an extravagant culinary experience. Prepared by Italian chef Renato Viola right in the customer's home, this pizza features a gourmet combination of exotic ingredients. Imagine indulging in not one, but 3 types of caviar and succulent Mediterranean lobster, all nestled on a perfectly crafted crust. To top it off, this luxurious dish is served with a golden knife, turning slicing into a moment of elegance. This pizza caters to those who appreciate the art of fine dining and are willing to splurge for an unforgettable event. So, what makes this delicacy worth its hefty price tag? It's not just about the delicious toppings, it's about the unique experience and craftsmanship that go into creating a truly lavish dish. Would you spend that much for pizza? Did you know that Netflix predicts your next binge? Netflix has become a powerhouse in entertainment, and part of that magic comes from its incredible ability to anticipate what you'll love to watch next. Using a method called data mining, Netflix analyzes massive amounts of data to find hidden patterns in viewing habits. This means it looks closely at what you've watched before, what genres you enjoy, and even the time of day you prefer to watch. Smart algorithms play a crucial role in this process. They learn from your tastes, creating personalized recommendations that often feel like Netflix can read your mind. By doing this, Netflix not only keeps you entertained with movies and shows you're likely to enjoy, but it also encourages you to explore new content that fits your style. Isn't it fascinating how technology shapes our viewing experiences? Did you know clouds can weigh over 1 million pounds? Cumulus clouds, those fluffy white shapes you often spot on sunny days, may look light and airy, but they're surprisingly heavy. These clouds are made up of billions of tiny water droplets, and all that water adds up to a staggering weight. To put it into perspective, imagine lifting a car off the ground. That's just a fraction of what a cumulus cloud weighs. What's fascinating is that despite this enormous weight, these clouds float effortlessly in the sky. This phenomenon happens because of the buoyant force created by the surrounding air, pushing upward against the cloud's weight. It's a great example of the complex and beautifully intricate processes that dictate our weather and how the atmosphere behaves. Every time you gaze up at a cumulus cloud, remember the science behind its incredible weight hanging above you. Vladimir the Great transformed faith in Eastern Europe. In the late 10th century, Vladimir made a pivotal choice for Kievan Rus by adopting Eastern Orthodox Christianity. This decision wasn't just a personal matter, it was a national movement that would deeply influence the culture and spiritual identity of his people. Before this, the various Slavic tribes practiced paganism, but with Vladimir's conversion, a new era began. He saw how advanced and united the Byzantine Empire was, largely due to its Christian faith, which led him to believe that adopting this religion would strengthen his own realm. Churches sprouted across the land, connecting communities through shared rituals and beliefs. Activating education and literacy, this change brought the written word to many, nurturing a rich tradition of art, music, and literature rooted in Orthodox teachings. As a result, the legacy of Vladimir's choice can still be felt today, as Eastern Orthodox Christianity continues to play a significant role in shaping the cultural and spiritual landscape of the region. What if he hadn't made that choice? Let's uncover the truth about cave living. In Cerro de la Silla, Mexico, Eliseo Ramos has turned a once humble cave into a remarkable home, showcasing the power of human creativity. After losing his house over 25 years ago, Eliseo didn't let this setback define him. Instead, he rolled up his sleeves and transformed the cave into a cozy living space complete with a bathroom, dining room, and a living area. This impressive adaptation highlights how resourcefulness can lead to unique solutions in the face of adversity. Eliseo's cave isn't just a shelter, it's a testament to the idea that home is what you make it. With strategic design and clever use of materials, he has managed to create a comfortable and inviting environment in a place where others might only see limitations. His story inspires us to think outside the box when life presents challenges. How many other forgotten spaces could become homes with a little vision and effort? Is it really true that Universal Studios has robot dragons? Absolutely! Universal Studios has taken innovation to a whole new level by transforming robot dogs into spectacular, realistic dragons. This amazing feat is inspired by the beloved characters from the animated film How to Train Your Dragon. Imagine a creature soaring above you, its scales shimmering under the lights as it breathes fire, or rather special effects that simulate flames. The creators at Universal Studios meticulously designed these robotic dragons to capture the same awe-inspiring detail and personality seen in the movie. The result is an unforgettable visual experience for guests, as the dragons seem to leap straight off the screen. As visitors watch, they can't help but feel the thrill of seeing these mythical beasts come to life in a way they never expected. This blend of robotics and storytelling showcases how technology can enhance entertainment, creating magical moments for fans of all ages. What a fantastic way to bring the world of dragons to life right before our eyes. Can a simple lever lift a heavy load? Archimedes, the brilliant ancient Greek mathematician and inventor, made a groundbreaking statement about levers that changed our understanding of physics. He showed that, with a stable point, known as a fulcrum, people could move even the heaviest objects with just a small effort. Imagine trying to lift a giant boulder. Without Archimedes' insight, you might think it's impossible. But thanks to the principle of leverage, the right placement of a long beam and a sturdy fulcrum allows you to lift that boulder with ease. This bright idea not only helped inventors create cranes and other lifting machines, but also laid the foundation for many modern tools and machines we use today. So next time you see something being lifted effortlessly, remember Archimedes and his amazing contributions to physics and engineering. Hard to believe, but Monaco is tiny. This fascinating little country is actually the second smallest in the world, covering just 1.25 square miles. To put it in perspective, that's even smaller than New York City's famous Central Park. Nestled along the French Riviera, Monaco is a playground for the rich and famous, known for its luxurious casinos, stunning ocean views, and the glamorous Monaco Grand Prix. Despite its small size, Monaco packs a punch with its rich history and vibrant culture, having been established as a sovereign city-state in 1297. You can walk from the Mediterranean coastline to the rolling hills in minutes, experiencing incredible sights like the Prince's Palace and the breathtaking Monte Carlo Casino. So next time you think about giant countries, remember that Monaco's charm and excitement come in a surprisingly small package. Would you want to explore such a tiny nation? Hard to believe, but birthdays in Venezuela get messy. In working-class neighborhoods across the country, it's a well-loved tradition to celebrate birthdays with a playful chaos of flour, cold water, and eggs. Picture this. As the birthday person arrives, friends gather, ready for some fun. The celebration kicks off with someone gently cracking an egg over the birthday celebrant's head, marking the start of the festivities. Soon everyone joins in, tossing flour and splashing cold water, resulting in laughter and messy, happy faces. This lively practice not only brings excitement to a special day, but also fosters community bonding, showcasing a joyful spirit where everyone participates in the playful chaos. While it may seem unusual to outsiders, this tradition perfectly captures the joy and camaraderie shared among friends and family in Venezuela. Are you ready to join the fun? Have you ever wondered how much poop we create each year? On average, an individual produces about 320 pounds of feces annually, which is similar to the weight of an adult panda. If you think that sounds surprising, consider that over an 80-year lifespan, that adds up to around 25 to 120 pounds of waste, comparable to the weight of 3 adult male hippos. This staggering amount highlights how normal bodily functions contribute to our environment in ways we often overlook. Feces plays a crucial role in nutrient cycling in ecosystems by returning essential nutrients back to the soil. Moreover, understanding our waste can help tackle issues related to sanitation and waste management. This raises interesting questions about how we can minimize waste and its environmental impact. Next time you think about nature's recycling process, remember the impact we have. The weight of our existence is more significant than we might think. Did you know that clouds hold a lot of water? If all the water stored in a single cloud were to suddenly drop, it could create a surprising amount of rain, enough to cause storms and even flooding. Clouds might look light and fluffy, but they carry a weighty secret. A typical cumulus cloud can contain around 1 million grams of water. This is the equivalent of about 1,000 liters, or enough to fill a small swimming pool. When conditions are right and the cloud becomes saturated, that water needs a way to escape. This often leads to rain, and if the situation intensifies, winds can pick up, pushing the moisture into larger storm systems. Weather can shift from calm to chaotic in minutes, illustrating how powerful and unpredictable our atmosphere can be. Have you ever wondered how clouds work and what they can bring us? Can you imagine that males can lactate? This fascinating phenomenon occurs in some male mammals, like fruit bats. Often we associate lactation solely with females, but in certain species, males can produce milk too. This unusual ability is tied to hormonal changes, particularly during periods of nurturing for their young. For instance, when male fruit bats take on parenting roles, their bodies may respond by increasing levels of specific hormones that encourage milk production. This adaptation helps provide vital nutrients to infant bats when mothers are away foraging for food. It also highlights the diversity of parental care in the animal kingdom, challenging our conventional views of caregiving roles. Who knew that in the complex world of mammals, fathers could be just as nurturing as mothers? Think about how this unique trait could change our understanding of parental roles in different species. This might surprise you: cannibalism in 17th century Russia? During a horrific famine in the 17th century, the desperation of the Russian people reached alarming levels. Food shortages made survival a daily struggle, and reports of extreme measures emerged, including the grim act of cannibalism. Officials were forced to intervene, issuing warnings against eating family members, reminding citizens of moral boundaries in these desperate times. Such drastic responses underline how a community can become unraveled when faced with unimaginable hardships. These historical accounts remind us that in times of crisis, people often confront moral dilemmas that they never thought possible. While it's difficult to envision the depths of despair that drove individuals to such acts, this chapter of Russian history serves as a stark reminder of the dire consequences of famine and the human spirit's resilience. What would you do if survival was at stake? Why exactly does dark chocolate boost heart health? Dark chocolate, especially varieties with over 60% cacao, isn't just a delicious treat, it's a powerful ally for your heart. Research shows that this rich treat can help lower LDL, the so-called bad cholesterol, while raising HDL, the good kind. This not only balances your cholesterol levels, but also promotes better blood flow, which is vital for a healthy heart. When you enjoy dark chocolate, your body experiences improved circulation, even leading to enhanced blood flow to the brain. This means that not only can indulging in dark chocolate keep your heart in shape, but it might also keep your mind sharp. With its antioxidant properties, dark chocolate fights inflammation and reduces the risk of heart disease. So when you crave a sweet snack, reaching for dark chocolate could be a tasty and health-conscious choice to support your cardiovascular system. Have you ever wondered how strong an owl can be? The great horned owl boasts impressive talons, capable of exerting a force of about 300 pounds per square inch. That's roughly as powerful as the strongest human bite. This incredible strength is a key factor in the owl's hunting success. With such force, the great horned owl can tightly grasp its prey, whether that's a small mammal or a bird, ensuring it doesn't escape. Imagine a creature that can crush its catch instantly, preparing it for a meal in no time. These owls hunt predominantly during the night, using their keen eyesight and exceptional hearing to locate unsuspecting victims. Once they spot their target, the incredible grip and sharp talons work in tandem to secure a swift capture. The great horned owl truly exemplifies nature's design, showcasing how evolutionary adaptations can lead to remarkable hunting abilities. Isn't that fascinating? Is it really true that spam started in 1978? In 1978, a marketing manager named Gary Thurk from Digital Equipment Corporation sent the very first unsolicited email, often known as spam, to a whopping 393 recipients. This groundbreaking moment marked the dawn of a new era in communication, where email marketing began to take shape. Thurk was promoting a product called the DEC-20, and he saw this as an innovative way to reach potential customers. Although it was a bold move, the reception was quite mixed. Many recipients were annoyed by the unexpected message. Over time, what started as a novel idea turned into a massive online headache as spam became increasingly prevalent and disruptive. Today, we receive countless unsolicited emails daily, often filling our inboxes with advertisements, scams, and dubious offers. Efforts to combat spam have led to sophisticated filters and laws designed to protect users. So the next time you hit the delete button on a junk email, remember that it all began with Thurk's ambitious marketing attempt nearly half a century ago. Guess what really drives a snail's dinner time? Snails have an amazing secret weapon for eating: thousands of tiny teeth hidden on their long, sticky tongues. Unlike human teeth that are easily seen, these microscopic teeth work together like a tiny rasp. When a snail feeds, it extends its tongue, known as a radula, coated with these minute teeth. This unique dental structure allows snails to scrape food off surfaces, like plants and algae, effectively. Imagine a tiny conveyor belt of teeth working tirelessly to help a snail enjoy its meal. Some species can have over 20,000 teeth, making it one of nature's most impressive eating tools. So the next time you see a snail slowly munching away, remember how its extraordinary mouth makes dining so efficient. Isn't it fascinating how something so small can have such a big impact on their feeding habits? Litter bugs on the road. Why does it matter? It turns out that a large amount of litter, including wrappers, bottles, and cigarette butts, gets tossed from moving vehicles. This problem is on the rise and creates serious challenges for our environment. When these items are flung out of car windows, they don't just disappear. They scatter across landscapes and can be carried into waterways, harming wildlife and ecosystems. Cleaning up litter from roads is much harder than picking it up from sidewalks or parks because it often gets caught in hard-to-reach places and can be blown further away by the wind. Moreover, litter contributes to pollution and can even affect our health, as it can attract pests and create hazards. So next time you see someone tossing trash out of their car, remember how it impacts the world around us and consider speaking up. Did you know ostriches have huge eyes and tiny brains? These fascinating birds possess eyes measuring about 2 inches across, making them larger than their walnut-sized brains. This unique feature allows ostriches to spot predators from afar, giving them an advantage in the wild. Despite having relatively small brains, ostriches are incredibly speedy. They can run at an astonishing 45 miles per hour, making them one of the fastest birds on land. Their long legs and powerful muscles help them escape danger quickly. While you might think a larger brain would mean smarter animals, ostriches showcase that speed and good eyesight can be just as crucial for survival. They rely on their keen vision to detect threats before it's too late and use their impressive speed to flee when necessary. Next time you think about brains versus brawn, remember the ostrich and its unique survival strategies. You won't believe this about Japanese mythology. The Asarai Yashiki is one of the quirkiest creatures in Japanese folklore, taking the surprising form of a gigantic, unwashed foot. Imagine a foot so large that it looms over everything in your home. According to legend, this peculiar being shows up when someone neglects their cleaning duties, demanding that they scrub their floors and keep things tidy. If you ignore its request, be prepared for chaos, as the Asarai Yashiki will go on a rampage through your living space, leaving a trail of disorder in its wake. This myth serves as a playful reminder of the importance of cleanliness and the consequences of our habits. Many people find themselves chuckling at the thought of a giant foot running amok, but it also highlights cultural values surrounding tidiness and respect for one's environment. What do you think about this smelly creature's message? You might be shocked to learn that wigs were towering. In 18th century France, women took fashion to a whole new level with extravagant wigs that could soar to heights as tall as toddlers. These remarkable hairstyles, made from real human hair or silk, were far more than just eye-catching accessories. They represented the lavish lifestyle and high social status of those who wore them. Women would often spend hours perfecting their look, sometimes adding ornate decorations, feathers, and jewels to their towering creations. However, these elaborate wigs came with a hidden cost. Many became cozy homes for lice and other pests. With beauty standards pushing the limits of what was stylish, it's a fascinating and somewhat shocking glimpse into a world where looking good meant dealing with some pretty uncomfortable challenges. How far would you go for fashion? What's causing the unusual rain in the countryside? It appears that a significant weather phenomenon is behind this unexpected rainfall, which has captured the attention of meteorologists and farmers alike. Areas that usually enjoy a milder climate are now experiencing heavy downpours, leading to both challenges and opportunities. This kind of erratic weather can stem from changes in atmospheric patterns, such as El Niño or La Niña, which disrupt traditional weather systems. For farmers, this increase in rain can result in lush crops, but also raises concerns about crop rot and flooding. Additionally, the excess water can affect local ecosystems, altering the habitats of many species. Understanding the reasons for these shifts in rainfall is essential, as they can also signal larger climate changes that might impact agriculture on a broader scale. Are we witnessing the early signs of a changing climate? It's a crucial question that scientists are eager to answer, as the implications could influence everything from food production to wildlife preservation. You won't believe this about Lucky Diamond Rich, the most tattooed man in the world. With his body nearly entirely covered in tattoos, he has turned his skin into a canvas of personal stories and experiences. Lucky has spent over 1,000 hours under the tattoo needle, transforming his appearance into something truly unique. Each tattoo has a special meaning, representing different aspects of his life, philosophy, or memories. Can you imagine the dedication it takes to commit to such a transformation? Lucky Diamond Rich didn't just get a few quick designs. He meticulously crafted a living art piece that reflects who he is. This remarkable journey has made him a celebrity, capturing the fascination of people around the globe. Would you ever consider covering your skin with stories and art like he did? Here's a wild fact about the common cold. Did you know there is currently no permanent cure for this pesky illness? Colds are caused by a variety of viruses that skillfully invade our cells and replicate, making them tricky opponents for our immune systems. Unlike bacteria, which can be wiped out with antibiotics, viruses have a knack for changing quickly, sometimes faster than science can keep up. This constant mutation means that developing a one-size-fits-all treatment is nearly impossible. So what can we do to fight off those sniffles? The best defense is actually our own immune system. It's like our personal army against these invaders. Eating well, staying hydrated, and getting good sleep can help keep our immune system strong. While we wait for breakthroughs in medical research, let's focus on strengthening our defenses and finding comfort in remedies like soup and rest when colds strike. Hard to believe, but cats kill millions of birds. Each year, domestic cats are responsible for the deaths of over 64.8 million birds in the United States alone. This staggering number has a severe impact on bird populations and contributes to the extinction of at least 8 bird species around the world. While cats are beloved pets, their natural hunting instincts can lead them to catch birds and other wildlife. The decline of certain bird species due to cat predation poses a serious concern for biodiversity and ecosystem health. For example, birds like the Hawaiian akikiki and the California condor are among those at risk. Understanding this issue is crucial, as it encourages cat owners to keep their pets indoors or use collars with bells to reduce hunting success. How can we protect our feathered friends while still enjoying the company of our feline companions? Surfers beware. Are you carrying superbugs from the sea? A startling study from the UK in 2018 uncovered that surfers are 3 times more likely to harbor unique antibiotic-resistant bacteria compared to those who stay on land. The culprit? Fecal matter from seawater. Researchers collected samples through butt swabs from participants, revealing that as surfers spend hours in the ocean, they unintentionally ingest seawater contaminated with harmful bacteria. These superbugs are resistant to common antibiotics, which poses a significant health risk not only to surfers themselves, but also to the wider community. The findings highlight a growing concern about the safety of our oceans and the potential consequences of pollution. Surfers and beachgoers alike may want to consider wearing protective gear or even avoiding certain areas after heavy rain, which can increase bacteria levels. It's an eye-opener about the unseen dangers lurking in the waves, and a reminder of how important it is to protect our waters for everyone's safety. Prepare to be amazed by Tokyo's giant cat billboard. This incredible 3D digital display showcases a massive lifelike cat that has become the talk of the town. Located in the bustling Shibuya district, it attracts thousands of visitors daily, all eager to capture a glimpse of this fascinating technology. The billboard uses advanced holographic projection techniques, allowing the cat to appear as if it's jumping right out into the street. People can't help but stop and stare, snapping pictures and sharing them on social media. The design not only wows onlookers with its engaging visuals, but also sparks a deeper curiosity about the tech behind such eye-catching displays. With its playful expressions and interactive elements, the giant cat isn't just an advertisement, it's an art piece that blends creativity with cutting-edge engineering. Will this billboard inspire future innovations in urban advertising? Surprisingly, the human brain responds to music. Researchers have found that listening to music activates several areas of the brain, including those linked to emotion, memory, and even movement. This is why a catchy tune can elevate your mood instantly or transport you back to a specific moment in time. For instance, when you hear a song that was playing during a memorable event, it may trigger vivid memories, thanks to the brain's remarkable ability to link music with experiences. Moreover, studying music can even have beneficial effects on brain health. Engaging with melodies and rhythms helps enhance cognitive functions and can stimulate neurological pathways, promoting creativity and problem-solving skills. Interestingly, different genres can affect the brain in unique ways. Classical music might soothe you, while upbeat pop can energize you. This connection between music and our brains demonstrates just how powerful sound can be in influencing our emotions and thoughts. So the next time you pop in your headphones, remember that it's not just entertainment, it's an adventure for your mind. Ever wondered about Bonnie and Clyde's loud sound effects? Director Warren Beatty made a bold choice in the film by cranking up the gunshot sounds to a startling volume. He wanted to immerse the audience in the chaos and intensity of the story, ensuring every shot echoed the danger the characters faced. However, during the British premiere, a curious mishap occurred. The projectionist, thinking the loudness stemmed from a technical error, decided to lower the volume. This adjustment created a mix-up that changed the intended impact of the film. Instead of experiencing the shocking realism Warren Beatty aimed for, audiences were left with a watered-down version of the action. This incident highlights not only the artistry behind sound design in cinema, but also how crucial presentation is to storytelling. Sound can shape our emotions, creating memorable moments that linger long after the credits roll. What if I told you snakes only eat meat? Snakes are fascinating creatures and are known as obligate carnivores, meaning their diets consist exclusively of other animals like rodents, birds, and even other reptiles. Unlike humans who can munch on both plants and animals, snakes have evolved to survive solely on meat. Their bodies are specially designed for this lifestyle. They have highly flexible jaws that allow them to swallow prey whole without the need to chew. Imagine gulping down a meal the size of your head. Once they've swallowed their food, their unique digestive systems kick into gear, breaking down their meal over several days. This ability to consume whole prey serves them well in the wild, where they can go long periods without eating, absorbing nutrients from each meal efficiently. So next time you see a snake, remember, it's a true meat lover. Is it really true that tongues can make records? Byron Schlenker certainly made his mark by boasting the widest tongue ever recorded, measuring an astonishing 3.5 inches. This remarkable feature not only earned him a spot in the Guinness Book of World Records, but also captivated the imagination of people everywhere. What's even more fascinating is that this unique trait runs in the family. His daughter followed in his footsteps and became the woman with the widest tongue in the world. Their fun and quirky story highlights how genetics can pass down unusual characteristics. Imagine the dinner table conversations they must have had, comparing their impressive tongues. This family connection sparks curiosity about how such traits develop and whether there are more tongue champions out there. So, who knows? Maybe you've got a hidden talent waiting to be discovered, even if it's not quite as wide. Is it really true that numbers can be predictable? The answer lies in the fascinating world of computer-generated random numbers. Although we often think of random numbers as being completely unpredictable, those created by computers are actually based on specific algorithms. These algorithms follow a set of rules and formulas, meaning the numbers they generate are fundamentally deterministic and can be predicted if you know the underlying process. For example, if a computer uses an algorithm to create a sequence of numbers, it will always produce the same sequence if initiated with the same starting point, known as a seed. This predictability is essential in various fields, like cryptography, where true randomness is crucial for security. So while a computer might generate seemingly random numbers for video games or simulations, they're anything but truly random. It's a blend of science and math that uncovers the secrets of what we think of as chance. Why did Darwin shape geology before evolution? Charles Darwin is best known for his groundbreaking theory of evolution, But many don't realize that he played a significant role in the world of geology first. From 1838 to 1841, he served as the Secretary of the Geological Society of London, a position that put him at the heart of scientific discussion in his era. During this time, Darwin organized meetings and meticulously reviewed scientific papers, which not only enhanced his understanding of earth sciences, but also helped him build valuable connections in the scientific community. These experiences laid the foundation for his later work on evolution, offering him insights into how species adapt to their environments. This early involvement in geology influenced how he viewed natural selection and the process of evolution itself. Isn't it fascinating to think that the seeds of his revolutionary ideas were sown during his geological pursuits? Darwin's shift from geology to biology reveals the interconnectedness of scientific fields, where ideas can evolve, much like the species he would later study. Imagine seeing Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator. During a break from filming Terminator, Arnold made quite the memorable entrance when he visited a restaurant still decked out in his intense makeup. With one eye missing and his jawbone exposed, he definitely attracted attention. Patrons at the restaurant were in for a shock as they got an up-close look at the iconic character. Most diners probably didn't expect to encounter a sci-fi legend during their meal. This quirky moment highlights how dedicated actors can become to their roles, sometimes even forgetting to change back into ordinary clothes. Schwarzenegger's makeup artist worked hard to create such a striking look, showcasing the lengths that go into movie magic. Even the best of us can have unexpected slip-ups. Can you imagine the stories those restaurant goers tell about that incredible day? Did you know mussels were named after mice? The word mussel actually comes from the Latin term musculus, which means little mouse. This quirky name dates back to the ancient Romans, who observed that when people flexed their muscles, it looked as if small mice were scurrying just beneath the skin. Imagine that. This intriguing perspective gives us a playful way to think about our bodies. Muscles are not just plain tissue. They're living, moving parts that help us walk, run, and even dance. The Romans saw the connection between flexing and movement, and their imaginative interpretation has stuck around through centuries. So next time you hit the gym or stretch after a long day, remember that you're not just showing off strong biceps. You're channeling a little mouse in your muscles. Isn't that a fun way to appreciate our anatomy? Hard to believe, but a smart bladder patch exists. This innovative device from South Korea uses near-infrared technology to monitor bladder fullness. Worn comfortably on the lower abdomen, it alerts users through their smartphones when it's time to head to the bathroom. This is especially helpful for individuals with bladder conditions or spinal injuries who might struggle with regular bathroom routines. Imagine the added comfort and confidence this simple yet effective patch can bring to daily life. By making it easier to stay aware of bodily needs, the Smart Bladder Patch can significantly enhance independence and quality of life. Gone are the days of constant worry about when to visit the restroom. Instead, people can focus on enjoying their activities without interruptions. As technology continues to advance, who knows what other surprising innovations will make our lives easier and more comfortable? Did you know about the incredible ABCC11 gene? Researchers have recently discovered that a significant portion of East Asians carry this fascinating gene, which leads to dry earwax instead of the more common wet type. But that's not all. This gene is known to reduce or even eliminate body odor in those who possess it. This means that while many of us might need deodorant to stay fresh, individuals with the ABCC11 gene often don't produce the compounds that create body odor. This genetic trait helps to explain why some populations have a different relationship with sweat and smell. Scientists believe this could be an evolutionary adaptation to the climate and lifestyle in certain regions. How amazing is it that a single gene can have such a big impact on our bodies and how we smell? What if I told you a wrong turn led to victory? During the thrilling 1998 marathon in Mexico, runner German Silva made a shocking mistake just before crossing the finish line. As he approached the final stretch, he accidentally took a wrong turn, adding an extra kilometer to his race. Despite this unexpected detour, Silva's determination and skill shone through as he sprinted back on track. The crowd was on the edge of their seats, witnessing the drama unfold. What could have been a disastrous ending instead turned into an unforgettable moment, as Silva not only recovered, but also crossed the finish line first. His unexpected journey became a highlight of the event, reminding everyone that sports can be unpredictable and full of surprises. This incredible story illustrates how perseverance and quick thinking can lead to success, even when faced with unexpected challenges. Who would have thought a mistake could lead to such a triumphant moment? Here's a wild fact about toothbrush history. For centuries, people used toothbrushes made from animal bristles, specifically from pigs or horses. This might sound strange to us today, but back then, these natural bristles were the best materials available for cleaning teeth. The first known toothbrushes date back to ancient China, where sticks with frayed ends were used to scrub teeth. Fast forward to the 20th century, and manufacturers introduced nylon bristles, making toothbrushes more effective and easier to maintain. This transition to synthetic materials revolutionized dental hygiene. Today's toothbrushes come in various shapes, sizes, and even colors. You might prefer soft bristles for sensitive gums or sturdy ones for a deep clean. However, no matter the style, brushing your teeth with a modern toothbrush helps prevent cavities and maintain fresh breath. Isn't it fascinating how this everyday item has evolved over time? From animal hair to nylon, the toothbrush reflects our changing understanding of dental care and hygiene. You'll be amazed by Enceladus's brightness. This intriguing moon of Saturn reflects an astonishing 90% of the sunlight that reaches its surface. Imagine standing in the glow of a snowy landscape where almost all light bounces back at you. With a surface covered in ice, Enceladus shines brightly in the dark expanse of space. This extraordinary reflectivity is known as high albedo, which allows scientists to study it in detail from afar. Enceladus is not just a pretty face. Its icy exterior conceals a hidden ocean beneath, which may harbor the potential for life. The geysers shooting out from its south pole, ejecting water vapor and organic materials, provide tantalizing clues. These jets are fascinating for astrobiologists who seek to understand life's potential beyond Earth. The combination of its reflective surface and geological activity makes Enceladus a premier target for exploration in our solar system. So, next time you think about the wonders of space, remember this dazzling moon and its brilliant icy surface.